mountains every shadow known, and in its glow we swear an oath that binds us where the storms may roam. Is right like mountain that cut through winter's frozen veil. We pledge our strength to northern gods whose whispers shape each timeless tale. And though the world may turn to shall never fade or fail. For warriors forged in sacred flame walk boldly where the wheat turn pale. The frost collects along our beards, the embers sparkle against the night. Yet still we speak with iron tongues, our spirits burning fierce and bright. For men who walk the northern path must teach their hearts to love the fight, to greet the cold with blazing fire and charge towards the fading light. The flames reflect in hardened ends, burn the stones of endless years. Their shimmering glow reveals our past, our tribes, glories, shattered fears. And in the silence of the night we hear the voice of ancient seas, whose wisdom goes through our veins and strengthens us as dawn appears. We lift our swords toward the sky, their edges glowing red as coal. And with the rising of the wind, the oath consumes our flesh and soul. It binds us as one iron band, then marches toward a single goal, to guard the north with burning pride and never lose its sacred hold. When dawn breaks through the winter clouds and frost retreats before the flame, we rise as warriors renewed, each bound to honor's timeless name. For those who take the northern oath shall live in saga's endless fame, their deeds resounding through the ice long after others fade in shame. So now we march toward the storm, our oath the torch that lights our way. Through blizzards howl and oceans roar, through darkest night and brightest day. For men of flame and northern that dare to never sleep. Each warrior clad in icy mail, our shadows stretch where giants creep. For we are sons of winter's wrath, the guardians ancient legends keep. Explodes in bursts of white with every stride. Our beards grow stiff with winter's breath, our cloaks with frost are thickly tied. Yet through the storm our voices rise in roaring hymns of northern pride. For warriors born of frozen flame shall never yield or turn aside. Jagged rock we move with thunder in our gait. The mountains echo back our chants as though they answer to our fate. And every stone remembers us, these men whom winter did create, whose hearts are forged in icy wrath, no mortal blizzard can sedate. Frost hammered hands strike fear in everyone. For winter's sun shall claim the field until the final war is done. Across the land and battle's fire slowly fade, we stand as pillars carved of stone, unbroken by the price we paid. For every victory we earn becomes a saga newly made, a tale of frost and burning strength, the mountains whisper unafraid. So now we march beyond the peaks where winter crowns the sky with flame. Our hammers lifted to the storm that proudly calls each warrior's name. For we are sons of icy wrath, and none shall ever break our claim. The ice am a legion of the north, eternal in our frozen fate. skies we march with shields that gleam like frozen stone. The winter wind cuts through our cloaks, yet still we walk as one alone. Our voices echo through the pines, a deep, unshaken battle tone, as though the ancient gods themselves breathe fire through every flesh and bone. Across the valley lies our fate, a land untouched by northern hand, where foreign kings hold trembling courts and think their walls forever stand. But we shall teach them with our steel that none can challenge our command. For sons of frost and roaring sea bow not to any mortal land. The snow beneath us cracks like ice that shatters under a mighty stride. Our boots break through the silent crust where winter secrets like to hide. And as the sky grows darker still, our hearts ignite with burning pride. For warriors born of midnight storm shall never bow or turn aside. Ravens gather overhead, their calls like omens fierce and wild. They watch our progress through the storm as though by ancient runes compiled. And every shadow in the sky becomes a prophecy compiled, that we are chosen by the gods, their storm-forged, fearless, savage child. The clash begins with thunder cries, our axes dance like living fire. We break their shield walls one by one with icy strength they can't acquire. And through the chaos of the fight, our spirits rise ever higher. For in the storm of iron skies there burns an unquenchable desire. When battle ends, the world grows still, the fallen lie like scattered leaves. Yet through the silence of the field, a deeper truth the earth perceives, that those who stand against the north shall pay a price no mercy gives. For frost-born warriors write their fate with iron will that never grieves. So as the storm clouds drift away and dawn breaks cold across the land, we lift our banners to the wind and raise our weapons in our hand. For under iron skies we march, united in a fearless band. The northern flame forever burns in men who choose to make a stand. their shadows flow like rivers carved of pitch and stone. We march beneath the darkened sky, our footsteps strong, though winds have grown. The ravens cry above our heads, their wings like midnight fully blown. And in their song the future speaks with truth that chills us to the bone. Through twisted trees the path unfolds, the forest crouching black and still. Each breath becomes a silver cloud that curls along the frozen chill. Yet through the haunting silence deep we move with iron forged will, for warriors born of northern fire bow never to the forest's will. The ravens swoop from branch to branch, their shadows flicker through the snow. They whisper secrets of the night that only ancient spirits know. And in their calls we hear the fate that soon upon the field shall grow, a destiny that none can flee once shadowed wings begin to show. The moon above a silver crown, our enemies await us there, their banners trembling, falling down. But we stand tall with burning eyes and furrowed brows that will not drown. For men who follow Raven's song shall never fear a mortal frown. Clash erupts with savage force, the moonlight dancing on our steel. We break their shields with roaring strength, we drive them back with northern zeal. And through the chaos of the fight our spirits rise and never kneel. For this is where the ravens sing and truth of warriors they reveal. When battle fades, the ravens land upon the ground, both near and far, their black eyes gleaming in the night like fragments of a dying star. And we, victorious, stand as one beneath the sky without a scar. For men who walk with ravens' wings shall always rise above the war. So now we march into the night with ravens as our guiding flame, their shadows marking paths unknown where destiny becomes our name. For warriors bound to Raven's song shall never fade or fall to shame, their legend written in the dark eternal in its burning flame. where northern winds carve stories into ancient stone. We stand as kings of winter's land, our voices deep with iron tone. For those who rise from frost and flame are destined ever to be known. Their power forged by rage and storm, their fearlessness by fate alone. The sky above grows fierce and wild, the clouds swirl dark like whispered law. Yet still we raise our banners high as winds begin their chilling roar. For men who stand on northern cliffs must guard the kingdoms evermore, and hold the line where winter's breath meets endless waves upon the shore. The storms collide with mighty force, but never shake our frozen crown. We look across the raging sea and see no fear to drag us down. For kings of north do not retreat, nor bow to shadows of renown. They rise like mountains carved from frost, too strong for fate to overrun. Our armies form a steadfast wall that rises strong against the gale. Their shields like silver moonlit gods, their voices deep like iron hail. And though the winds cut through the night with cries no coward could prevail, we stand as kings who fear no storm, untouched by nature's harshest rail. The clash begins across the fields where enemy fires dim and glow. We charge with thunder in our steps, our fury fierce as winter snow. And through the battle's roaring cry, our iron spirits overflow. For kings of north must lead with strength that only winter's sons can know. When dawn breaks cold beneath the clouds and silence falls upon the land, we stand upon the icy cliffs with victory burning in our hand. Our shadows long, our spirits high, our legacy no foe withstand. For kings who rise from frozen earth hold destiny at their command. So now we roar across the winds, our reign eternal as the sky. Through lands of frost and seas of storm, our banners lift and never die. For kings of north shall always rise, no matter how the world may cry. Their saga echoes through the stars, unbroken as the ages flood. beneath the roaring heavens wide, where lightning tears the sky in two, that only northern hearts live through. Our armor rings with thunder's song, our eyes like flames of frozen blue. For we are bound by steel and oath, a sacred brotherhood so true. The winds that break the tallest pines cannot undo our iron stride. We push through snow and winter wrath, through shadowed valleys deep and wide. For men who dare to face the storm must learn to tame its raging tide. And brothers forged in storm and flame march ever onward side by side. Above our heads the thunder growls like beasts awakened in the sky. Yet still we move with fearless steps, unbroken by the storm's cold cry. For warriors carved from northern stone shall never falter, never die. Their spirits blaze in storm-born fire that lifts their battle standards high. The clash begins with thunder strike, our axes spark like lightning's flame. We break the shield walls of our foes who tremble at our roaring name. And through the chaos of the fight, our brotherhood remains the same, unshaken by the tides of war, united in our burning claim. The storm above becomes our crown, the lightning fills our veins with might. We search forward like crashing waves, relentless in the raging fight. And soon the battlefield is ours beneath the silver northern light, a monument to brothers forged in storms that echo through the night. When all grows calm and clouds divide, we stand as one, unbowed, unscarred, our weapons resting in our hands, our breathing steady, slow and hard. For though the storm may test our fate, it guards us like a faithful war, a force that shapes our unity more deeply than a poet's bar. So now we march through rain and fire, through shadowlands and endless snow. Our brotherhood forever strong, wherever northern winds may blow. For men who rise from storm and ice shall ever let their legend grow. The storm-forged warriors of the north, eternal in their thunder's glow. the plains where storms collide and winter winds forever reign. We march through snow that swallows sound as though it hides another range. The frozen earth beneath our boots becomes a cold and boundless stage, where men of northern iron strength inscribe their saga page by page. The sky above is torn apart by streaks of lightning sharp and wild, yet still we move with steady steps, each warrior storm-born in style. For those who walk the frozen plains must bear the fury undefiled and rise above the wrathful winds like ancient God's undying child. The snowdrifts rise like walls of frost, the blizzards whirl like ghostly breath, but still we carve our path ahead, unbroken by the threat of death. For warriors shaped by winter's hand have learned to take the cold's harsh test and forge their hearts in iron heat that burns within their fearless chest. We see the distant fires of foes who tremble at our thunder's call. Their banners shake like dying leaves as storm winds rush across their wall. But we march forth with a rising flame, unshaken by the coming brawl. For storm-worn warriors fear no clash, they rise, they conquer, and they fall. Crashing waves, our axes split the icy air. We break their lines with savage force and claim the ground without despair. For warriors born of storm and frost wield strength no mortal can compare. The spirits forged in winter's wrath and glowing like a comet's flare. When all grows still and snowflakes fall upon the field so wide and bleak, we stand amid the fading wind, our armor dented, scarred and sleek. Yet in our silence lies the truth that warriors of the north shall seek, that only those who face the storm become the legends others speak. So now we march beyond the plains where winter carves the world anew. Our shadows long, our spirits fierce, our hearts the cold winds can't subdue. For storm-worn warriors rise again with every dawn's returning hue. Their journey carved echoes of a long-lost tone. For those who rule the frozen world must stand with strength that's all their own. The mountains rise like mighty walls, the valleys stretch like silent halls, yet still we march unbroken men who answer destiny's harsh calls. For empires born of winter's flame must rise where lesser spirits falls, and warriors clad in frost and steel stride boldly through the frozen squall. Plains reflect the moon like silver rivers flowing wide. Our shadows stretch along the wide as though by ancient runes implied, and every step becomes a mark upon the world we shall not hide. A legacy of frost-clad men who carve their fate with iron pride. Untouched by fear, a realm of stone and trembling kings. Their walls stand tall but higher still, the northern pride our spirit brings. And on the wind we hear the hum of ancient battle calling strings, a summons calling frost-clad men to break the chains of lesser kings. Erupts with frozen fire, our blades like winter sharpened breath. We tear their shield walls into dust and scatter fear like living death. And though the field is drenched in frost, we march with steady iron step. For frostborn warriors forge empires in the shadow of their wrathful depth. Silent when we stand amid the remnants of the fight, our armor gleaming in the dawn with reflections cold and bright. And every man who sees this sight shall know the power of our might, that frost-clad warriors carve empires in the endless northern night. So onward march the sons of frost, their saga rising ever higher, their spirits burning unextinguished in the winds of ancient fire. For those who rule the frozen world must never falter, never tire. The frost-clad empire stands eternal, forged in storm and cold desire. the sea where dragon ships glide like serpents forged of wooden flame. We ride the tides with roaring pride and carry forth our Father's name. The waves break hard against our hulls, yet still our courage stays the same. And silence claims the land. The fire remains within the hand. As long as breath and blood still spin, the fire lives within. sharp the stars used to sleep. I'll roll this worn, unsalted breath